Hi, guys, surprise! And yes, you are listening to Humor Me Joy, the podcast that brings you joy, fun, drama, and laughter with your host, Joy Rice. And yes, I'm still alive and kicking, and I know I have been MIA for like 4 months, but even though I was able to provide a talk or a seminar with regards to online freelancing, letting people know what to do and how to get started. And this time it is my special 15th episode for my season one, still about virtual assistant. Okay. And as you know, my goal here is to provide fun learning and tips for newbies or anyone who would like to enter the online freelancing world and who are so curious what it is like to be in a virtual assistant agency. Now, here's the drama part, I know nowadays it's quite difficult to apply on an online platform for a lot of reasons. And I'm seeing a lot of postings from various Facebook group chat that it's been taking them like 5 to 7 months for not having been able to get a job or even an interview. And that saddens me. And actually, that is the reality. So, I have thought of sharing an option for you guys on how to put your online career under the care of a sorry, virtual assistant agency, because I know most of you are hesitant or doesn't have any idea how it works with assistant agency. So I have here like top 10 questions most people ask all about being a VA in a VA agency. So, to suffice your curiosity, I have a very special guest to help and guide us to answer all your questions. Now, she studied gastronomy, became a chef, and worked at Royal Caribbean. Then, pandemic came, so just like the most of us, there has been a twist of career path. From chef, now she is a part of business development team of 24/7 virtual assistant agency. Now, all the way from Buenos Aires, Argentina, the lovely and beautiful, please welcome Annabella Andrade. Yay!
Oh my God.
So, hi Anna or Bella, how should I call you and how are you?
Oh, I answer to anything. It's okay. Hannah is fine. No,
And
I'm good. I'm good. I was actually starting thinking about my lunch because here
oh,
is lunchtime already.
it's lunchtime. Okay, so what will be
Yeah.
your favorite um meal during your
I'm still
lunchtime?
thinking, but I think it's going to be beef with maybe cream spinach.
Oh, I
So
love
as you can
beef.
see, I still have the chef part in me.
Yeah. Go chef. All right. So with I have mentioned that your transition from chef to being an online freelancers, we call it now, or working from home. Can you please tell us more of this experience?
Well, it was something that now that I think about it, and just thinking about what happened, it feels kind of natural. But in the beginning, it felt weird because, as you said, I was a chef, and I was totally in a super different pathway. So I started working as a cook, as a chef. Then I got a job at a cruise line.
Mm-hmm.
So they're with Royal Caribbean. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
Um, and I started there as a cook. And then I said, okay, so I'm here, and this is not quite all like this is not quite what I wanted. And there's a lot of things here that I could be learning about. So I moved to the
Mhm.
customer service area, and I've learned a lot. And then COVID came, and
Yeah.
and they sent us all home. So I said, okay, I'll just get my LinkedIn profile ready
Mhm.
and see what's going on out there in the world. And that was great because I got recruited by 24/7 VA, and super different experience.
Well, that is crazy and awesome at the same time, right? I mean, you may have been sent home, but I believe you are now in a greener pasture, not just as an idiomatic expression, but literally the green side of the earth with dirt and plants and trees. I mean, you have so much time now to see your family and friends, right? And there may have been a twist of fate in your career, but still you are so lucky to have a job and a career, and that is awesome. So, having said that, will you please enlighten us with my first two questions for you? Like, what is it? What it is like to work in an agency, and what does your agency offer? So that's my question all about.
Well, let's start with what it's like to work in an agency. So first and most importantly, it's easier to find clients. Those that have experience as freelancers, they know that you're not always working. Like this is something that I've learned once I was in. I didn't know about the freelancing world
Mm-hmm.
either. So sometimes you finish a project with a client and you need to go search for a new client. And sometimes you are working with more than one client at a time. So this takes you to this area, this gray area where there's no schedule, no 9 to 5 kind of work.
Yeah.
And there's also a lot of scams going around. I didn't know about this either. So apparently, as a freelancer, it's super difficult sometimes to get paid actually for your work. Sometimes you get paid like a part of it, and sometimes you don't even get
Sometimes you
paid.
don't. Yeah, that's the
So
worst part.
24 exactly 24/7 VA takes all those factors out of the equation. Our For example, our dedicated client endorsement team will evaluate your skills and match you with a client as soon as possible. And there's a video call where all parties meet. So you have the client, you have somebody from the team, and they all explain the proposal to you. They get to know you as a virtual assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And then our accounting team takes care of depositing your weekly pay in your account. So you don't
Wow.
need to worry about chasing no one.
Yeah, weekly, yes.
Yes. And your supervisor will check on you just to make sure that you're fine and that you understand everything. So you have somebody to turn to. And then we have this Facebook 24/7 VA community, and
Mm-hmm.
our groups type it's like the VA University. So you have constant support from the 24/7 VA community, and this is super important. And in regards to the other question, I'm not sure about what agencies offer in general. I mean, the
Mm-hmm.
common ground is that you get to work from home, so you don't have to spend hours commuting to your workspace.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Um, that's great because it's a lot more time with your loved ones, right?
Exactly. No more traffic and gas.
And in the case of 24/7 VA, particularly as support from your supervisors and managers, and there are some other companies, and this is a huge difference between
Mm-hmm.
24/7 VA and some companies. They offer a mix and match, so you get to upload your resume, and the clients
Mm-hmm.
just post their search, and okay, they mix and match, and they just offer like the safe pay, but you don't have anybody to turn to, as we were saying before. You don't have
Yeah.
support. There's
Uh-huh.
nobody there.
I agree on that, especially if you're a newbie. A support group or support system actually has an important role to help us not to feel lost. You know, it boosts our confidence. It's like we have a backup and we would not feel so inexperienced. It's like an extraordinary customer care for your agents, right? So, yeah, I think that's one good thing or an edge for an agency for us to give us security in what we do by the support group. All right. So um, just would like to have a recap first before I jump into my third or fourth question. Um, you you've already mentioned that there is time flexibility. You can choose one or more clients, dedicated client endorsement team to help you with the right match, weekly pay, and again a support group. Now here's the tricky part. What if I would like to apply but I do not have the experience? Will you accept me, and do you provide trainings?
Yes, we do. And that's actually super important because we offer training to those that are new in the company to make sure that they know what to expect. So we show them like their way around the company. And this is also, you feel super supported in this area. But also, we offer training to those applicants and employees that actually want to exceed themselves. So those trainings help our VA get a new set of skills and apply for different positions and get new clients. So the best part of it is that we offer those those trainings for free. So all you need to do is basically sign up for them and just show up and pay attention and just focus on your career path.
I
We
see.
have admin training, e-commerce training. We have specialist training for Amazon, uh, just search engine optimization, social media marketing, and whatsoever. Construction BA basic, intermediate, advanced. We have all these stages for you to start learning and get a new job and with just more responsibilities and definitely a new rate that goes according to your knowledge.
Yes, because actually that's one of the basic question also being asked by many with regards to rate. Of course, we would love to have a job and we would always like to know how much we are going to get. So follow up questions on that. Is there a fee and how do we get paid in an agency? Like for example, with 24/7.
So fees, no, there's no fee to apply. There's no fee to get endorsed to a
Whoa,
client. 24/7 VA does not take a cut out of your bonus.
that's
The
great.
main mean of payment is WISE, but there are some countries that is not authorized, so we get paid through Pioneer. In my case,
Oh,
I get paid
okay.
through Pioneer.
So there's also an option when it comes to getting the pay. So since we're talking about money, um, how how will if I'm going to apply, how will I rate myself as a virtual assistant?
So the hourly rates have already been fixed, and they're explained after you have your first quick chat there with our recruitment team. So that's the one of the first steps after you apply. You have like a quick chat there with one of our members, and once you apply, you go through some interviews and tests, as you were saying, and so your VA category can be determined, and this will also set your rate. So your category comes with a rate and you will be sent a contract stipulating all this information, making sure that everything is super clear. We just make sure that the rates go according to the cost of living that all VAs have. Either way,
I
it's good
see.
to know that we have an annual performance review. So this way, we make sure that our VAs don't get stuck with the same rate every year, like year after
Mm-hmm.
year. So if you keep improving, you'll just go higher in that
Ah,
rate
yeah.
scale.
Well, aside from this, are what are the compensations that we can get from an agency?
Well, there are a lot of benefits actually and incentives that you get from working with us specifically. So we mentioned some already. You get paid on weekly basis. Yeah, this job allows you to work from the comfort of your home, but you also get part-time. You get part-time jobs. You get full-time jobs if you need them. Flexible hours. We have various positions available. Continuous reassignment. Of course, it depends on what the clients are looking for. And if you have the right set of skills, you'll always get a match right away. And income security that we discussed. But we also get incentives such as annual performance reviews, as we said, so to make sure that you don't get stuck with the same rates.
Uh-huh.
Paid holidays such as
Wow,
Christmas and
paid
New Year.
holidays.
Yeah, and it's very important because freelancers know that they don't work, they don't get paid.
Exactly.
Here, exactly. You even get paid time off, optional healthcare package. So after
Mhm.
working for a while with your client, you're already eligible for paid time off. And we also have this that is, I think it's the most important one, direct pass through. And here I'm going to take a minute to just explain it. I found out that you in the freelancing world, there's some clients that eventually want to give you a bonus
Mhm.
or just give extras as incentives or compensations. Well, here something that goes like they want to give you something that goes above and beyond.
Which is actually the best of the best. Bonuses, commissions, and incentive all hours, 100%. Well, it's a Merry Christmas, everybody. So, okay, yeah, enough of my sugar rush. Well, just a recap of. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. Just a recap of our second half. We already have annual performance reviews, paid holidays, optional healthcare package, and paid time off. With all those good stuff, still, the question of many is that why should I trust an agency?
I was going to say that I'm not sure about other agencies, but you should trust us, like because we're awesome. Of course, you can see. But yeah, like of course. Look at this. They have this color
Yeah.
lights.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
But seriously, like 24/7 VA has been around for a decade, for more than a decade. And we've helped hundreds of VAs and find the perfect job, remote job. And you can check out our VA testimonials there on our website. I mean, I invite you to go there on our website, and so you can hear it from them directly. And so you can know more about us in general. So it is something of which I'm officially inviting you. I'm actually inviting you directly to for our first career night ever. Like
Ah,
we haven't
yes.
done that
Uh-huh.
before. Yeah, and we want to give out all this information and all the tools for people to understand a little bit more about us. So it's going to be the 23rd of September, 8
Mm-hmm.
p.m. Philippines time. And you can sign up through our website also in the Become a VA tab. So you can just sign up there, and I'll be talking about all these topics and answering all these questions. So we can talk directly to maybe your audience and some other people.
Yes. Oh, so that's like a virtual convention.
Yeah, it's going to be a virtual career night. You're going to be talking like this through Zoom, and
Is that open to everyone? Like newbies with experience? Yeah,
yes,
everyone.
everyone. Plus it's not only about 24/7 VA, I mean, yes, but it's also about them knowing a new way of work, like a new opportunity. I didn't know about
Uh,
virtual assistants. I had no idea until 24/7 VA basically knocked my door. So
uh, lucky
it's very,
you.
yeah, totally.
And lucky me. Now, I hope you had a fun learning from this episode, guys. Of course, I would like to thank our lovely guest for this episode. Annabella, I truly appreciate your success story as well as giving light to our listeners and viewers. So, Ms. Annabella, any last words?
Yes. Especially for the 23rd of September for the career night. Sana makita kita kagad. Yes, salamat.
Oh, yes! It's well said, Miss Annabella.
Yes.
Now, this is such a wonderful and amazing episode. It was so nice to have you on the show. So, thank you, everyone. Please visit their website at www.247va.com and follow You More Me Joy podcast on Spotify. And I'll be posting all the links. Don't worry. And again, thank you for joining the You More Me Joy podcast. This is Joy Rice signing off. Ngiti ka lang.